The right to bear arms was so important to our founders that it was listed second in our Bill of Rights. But the radical left does not care about constitutional rights when it conflicts with their anti-Second Amendment agenda. Protecting our constitutional rights, all our constitutional rights, is literally the job description of a congressman. And I take that job very serious.
Hey folks, Dale Jackson here for Yellowhammer Now. I want to talk about Barry Moore, the U.S. representative from Enterprise. He's a Republican who wants to make the AR-15 America's gun.
Representative Barry Moore was in Troy Tuesday. He was there to unveil new legislation that would make the AR-15 rifle the national gun of the United States. Joined by members of a local firearms store, Moore addressed his fight against the Biden administration and others who seek to put more gun control laws in place.
The right to bear arms was so important to our founders that it was listed second in our Bill of Rights. But the radical left does not care about constitutional rights when it conflicts with their anti-Second Amendment agenda. Protecting our constitutional rights, all our constitutional rights, is literally the job description of a congressman. And I take that job very serious.
Now, I know Barry Moore. Barry Moore is a good guy, but this is sort of a boneheaded thing to even bring into the conversation. He does understand that the likelihood of this being passed in any way, shape, or form is very, very small. And if it was passed, every single time there's a shooting with an AR-15, he is going to have it brought to him and say, oh, is this what you wanted to be the national gun? Well, that's probably going to happen anyway now. This is just foolishness for the sake of foolishness. If you want to be pro-Second Amendment, pass some pro-Second Amendment legislation. Declaring a weapon like this to be America's national gun only brings negative attention upon yourself for very little discernible benefit. Barry Moore has to do better than this. Do not go into these games because it is not a game you can win. These pointless pieces of legislation, which are meant as messaging, need to be done better. You have to lay out what you can actually do for people and why individuals are stopping you from doing that. Lowering taxes, for example. You put a bill out that would lower taxes. You know it's not going anywhere, but you make people vote against it. This national gun stuff, no. Pass. This is a bad call. Pull it back. End this nonsense. Barry Moore does not need to be involved in this. Nobody does.